Hi guys, Daniel from the Ultimate Guitar Academy here with 7 cool and important things that every beginner should know and is rarely told. First up, the musical alphabet. We have the notes A, B, C, D, E, F, G with a hidden note in between those, which is called a sharp, also known as a flat. There is a sharp or flat between every 2 notes except between B and C and E and F. For every one of these notes, we have not only a major chord, but also a major scale. We also have a minor chord and a minor scale. Remember, major sounds happy and minor sounds sad. Next up, we have the beat that occurs in music. The beat is kind of like the pulse of a song. Usually in guitar, we would pick or strum in a downward direction if it occurs on the beat. If it's off the beat, it's most likely going to be an up strum or an up pick. You might have heard of sharpening and flattening. The terms sharp and flat are not only nouns but verbs in music. That means it's the name of something as well as an action I can take. For example, here's a chord G. I can sharpen that G by moving it forward 1 fret on guitar. That turns it into G sharp. Not only did I sharpen it, but it became a sharp. It is both a verb and a noun. The opposite of this is flattening. I can take my G chord again, move it 1 fret lower, and it is being flattened. It now becomes G flat. So in guitar, sharpening means moving it forward, flattening means moving it down. Now for the electronics on your electric guitar. The top pickup is next to the neck, and so we call it the neck pickup. The middle one's in the middle, so we call it the middle pickup, and the last one is next to the bridge, so it is the bridge pickup. This switch over here allows me to choose what pickup I'm using. This is a 5-way switch. Your guitar might be different. In a 5-way switch, I can use my neck pickup, neck and middle, just the middle, middle and bridge, just the bridge. We also have volume and tone controls. Yours may differ slightly, but they'll do the same thing. The volume is pretty self-explanatory. It turns the volume up. The tone, however, is a little more confusing and difficult to understand. I explain it to everyone like this. I could talk to you normally without something covering my mouth, or with something covering my mouth. The difference is the tone. That's what our tone knob does on our guitar. The more I turn this down, the more it's like someone is covering my mouth so that I can't be talking properly. And that's the equivalent for guitar. Here's an example. It sounds muffled, almost like someone's covering its mouth or blocking your ears. Something that many guitar teachers overlook is the fretting hand thumb. It should almost always be pointing upwards and almost always on the back of the guitar. In fact, I'd round those things up to 100%, if not 99. So you can see my thumb here is nice and high, hooked on top of the guitar, but if I change what I'm playing to something else, my thumb may have lowered, but it's still pointing up in the middle of the back of the guitar. That is, in the middle behind the neck. How about I turn around so you can see? A high thumb on the top of the guitar and a low thumb in the middle of the guitar. Understanding how the guitar works is really important, but understanding how we play the guitar is equally important. There's an approach that I call the 1, 2, 3, 4 approach. There's a great exercise which goes like this. I can move that anywhere on the guitar. Anywhere I do move it, and my fingers are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. This means that wherever you are playing, you want to treat your fingers in the same situation. Here's an example. You can see that I'm using my index, finger 1, ring, finger 3, pinky, finger 4, for the frets accordingly. If I was to change this lick, instead of frets 5, 7, 8, I'm going to go 5, 6, 8, I would use these fingers, which are my index, middle, and pinky. Notice the ring is not being used at all. Many guitarists choose to play something like that this way. Or both ways are kind of okay when you first start, but realistically you're better off trying to use the 1, 2, 3, 4 approach. And item number 7 on our list is harmonics. There are several kinds of harmonics. I'm just going to talk about natural. Natural harmonics have got to do with the distance from the nut of the guitar all the way to where the bridge is located. They occur at frets 5, 7, and 12, 12 being the easiest location to get them. Here's what they sound like. All you need to do is simply put your finger on the string without letting the string move. This means we're not squeezing the string down, we're just touching it. My finger needs to be making contact with that string exactly over the 12th fret bar. Notice I did not say the 12th fret, but the 12th fret bar. If I'm not on top of that bar, if I'm forward or behind ever so slightly, I will lose the quality of my harmonic. Repeat this process at frets 7 and 5. For those with electric guitars, they also occur at frets 19 and 24. Of course, there are plenty of other important aspects for beginner guitarists, but they are several that I've noticed most guitar teachers fail to mention. For more videos on how to hold the guitar, tune, pick, and strum properly, please see the notes below. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, keep shredding.